This is a very simple and general description of how rates work in our Whangarei district. Each year we figure out how much money we need to provide services and build and maintain the district's assets like our roads, wastewater, parks and our sports fields. Most of this funding comes from rates, which are split into general and targeted rates. We use targeted rates where there is a strong link between the ratepayer and the service provided, such as those connected to our drinking water and wastewater systems. This brings in about 40% of our total rates. The other 60% comes through from general rates, which are shared between all ratepayers, who are grouped into 3 rating sectors. Residential ratepayers contribute 62% of the general rates, while commercial is 28.5% and rural 9.5%. This gives a total amount of general rates funding from each sector, which is then allocated to each ratepayer. Within each sector, every ratepayer pays a uniform annual general charge, or what we call a UAGC, which is currently $422. Most people pay just one UAGC. We then divide the remaining funding required by the total land value of the properties in that sector. This gives us the rate in the dollar for that sector. We then multiply this by the value of your property and add the UAGC to get your share of the general rates. For example, after we've allowed for the UAGC from your sector, we still require $20 million of funding.
If your sector has a total land value of $10 billion, the rate in the dollar is 0.2 cent.
If your property's land value was $200,000, your general rates would be $400, plus the UAGC of $422, or a total of $822.